Hello students, I am making this video for intermediate first year MEC CEC students of Telangana state for the year 2020-21. Subject Commerce. Telangana State Board of Intermediate Education has changed the public examination paper pattern for the year 2020-21. In present video, I am going to explain this new public exam question paper pattern. Based on this new pattern, weightage of chapters, important questions from commerce part, important theory questions from accountancy part, and important problems from accountancy part. Let us see the first 2 points. Public examination question paper pattern and weightage of chapters. Total paper is divided into 2 parts. Part 1, Part 2. Part 1 is commerce, part 2 is accounts. From commerce, you will get the questions for 50 marks. And from accountancy part, you will get the questions for 50 marks. Total 100 marks paper. Part 1, commerce. In section A, any 2 out of 4 means 4 questions will be given to you and you have to attempt any 2 questions out of 4. Each question carries 10 marks. 2 into 10, 20 marks. First question comes from third chapter. Sole proprietorship, joint Hindu family business and cooperative societies. Second question comes from chapter 4. Partnership firm. Third question comes from chapter 5. Joint stock company. Fourth question comes from chapter 8. Business finance. Section B contains 8 questions. Out of these 8, any 4 you have to attempt. Each question is for 5 marks. 4 into 5, 20 marks. First question comes from chapter 1, Introduction to Business. Second question comes from chapter 2, Business activities. Third question comes from chapter 3, Sole proprietorship, joint Hindu family business and cooperative societies. Fourth question comes from chapter 4, Partnership firm. Fifth question comes from chapter 5, Joint stock company. Sixth question comes from chapter 6, Formation of a company, or from chapter 7, that is Commencement of business. Seventh question comes from chapter 10, Micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs. Eighth question comes from chapter 12, E-business. With this, section B is completed. Come to section C. Any 5 out of 10 means 10 questions will be given under section C. Student has to attempt any 5 out of this 10. Each question carries 2 marks. 5 into 2, 10 marks. First question comes from first chapter, Introduction to Business. Second question comes from chapter 2, Business activities. Third question comes from chapter 1, Introduction to Business, or from chapter 2, Business activities. Fourth question comes from chapter 4, Partnership firm. Fifth question comes from chapter 5, Joint stock company. Sixth question comes from chapter 6, Formation of a company. Seventh question comes from chapter 8, Business finance. Eighth question comes from chapter 10, Micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs. Ninth question comes from chapter 10, Micro, small and medium enterprises. 10th question comes from chapter 12, E-business. With this, part 1, commerce is completed. Now come to part 2, accountancy. In section D, one problem will be given to you and student has to attempt that problem. Means there is no choice here. That question carries 20 marks. This question comes from 10th chapter, that is preparation of final accounts. Section E contains 3 questions. Student has to attempt any one out of these 3. That question carries 10 marks. First question will be a problem. It is from 5th chapter, Cash Book. Second question is also one problem. It is from chapter 6, Bank Reconciliation Statement. And the third question will be a theory question. This question comes from chapter 6, Bank Reconciliation Statement. Section F. Any 2 out of 6 questions. 6 questions will be given to the student. Student has to attempt any 2 out of 6. 2 into 5, 10 marks. Each question carries 5 marks. First question is a theory question. It is from first chapter, Bookkeeping and Accounting. Second question is also a theory question. It is from chapter 2, Recording of Business Transactions. Third question will be a problem. This problem comes from chapter 2, Recording of Business Transactions. From this chapter, you will get one problem on ledger topic. Fourth question is a theory question. It comes from chapter 3, Subsidiary Books. Fifth question will be a problem. It comes from chapter 5, Cash Book. We can expect simple cash book here. Sixth question will be a theory question. It comes from chapter 8, Rectification of Errors. Section G. Any 5 out of 10. 10 questions will be given to you and student has to attempt any 5 out of this 10. Each question carries 2 marks. 5 into 2, 10 marks. First question will be a theory question. It is from first chapter, Bookkeeping and Accounting. Second question is also a theory question from same chapter, Bookkeeping and Accounting. Third question is a theory question from second chapter, Recording of Business Transactions. Fourth question will be a problem from chapter 2, Recording of Business Transactions. Here you will get one problem from journal topic. Fifth question will be a theory question. It comes from chapter 3, Subsidiary Books. Sixth question will be a theory question. It comes from chapter 5, Cash Book. Seventh question, you will get a problem from seventh chapter, that is trial balance. Eighth question, a theory question comes from chapter 8, Rectification of Errors. Ninth question will be a theory question from chapter 9, Final Accounts of Sole Trading Concern. 10th question is also a theory question. It is from 10th chapter, Preparation of Final Accounts. With this, first 2 points are completed. Public examination paper pattern and weightage of chapters. Now come to third point, important questions from commerce part. First we will see 10 marks questions. First question, state the advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietor business. Second one, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of cooperative societies. Third one, define partnership, discuss its merits and limitations. This question came in May 2018, May 2017, March 2019 public examinations. Fourth question, discuss the different types of partners. In brackets, you can see the years in which this question came in public examination. Fifth question, what is a joint stock company? What are the features of it? Sixth question, explain the advantages and disadvantages of a joint stock company. Seventh question, distinguish between a private company and a public company. Eighth, what is business finance? Explain its need and significance in the business organizations. Ninth, what are the various factors that determine the selection of sources of finance? With this, 10 marks important questions from commerce part are completed. Now come to 5 marks important questions from commerce part. First question, define business. What are its characteristics? Second one, define trade and explain the various types of aids to trade. Third, define sole proprietorship and state its features. Fourth, explain the advantages and disadvantages of Hindu undivided family business. Fifth, define partnership and state its important features. Sixth, Define limited liability partnership and state its features. 7th, explain the functions of promoters. 8th, discuss the difference between Memorandum of Association and Articles of Association. 9. Explain the classification of sources of finance. 10. Define MSMEs and explain their significance in Indian economy. 11th. Discuss the privileges offered to MSMEs in India. With this, 5 marks questions are completed. Now come to 2 marks questions from commerce part. First question, what is profession? Second one, what is employment? Third, define entrepôt trade. Fourth, what is sole proprietorship? Fifth, define karta. Sixth, co-partner. 7. Define active partner. 8. Government company. 9. Who is a promoter? 10. Define minimum subscription. 11. What is business finance? 12. Define micro enterprise. 13. Define manufacturing enterprise. 14. Define service enterprise. 15. What do you mean by e-business? 16. What is e-banking? 17. What is e-trade? 18. What is e-commerce? With this, third point is completed. Important questions from commerce part. Now come to fourth point. Important theory questions from accountancy part. For 2020 and 21 year, even for 10 marks also, he is giving one theory question from accountancy part. So, 4A is important theory question for 10 marks from accountancy part. Only one question is important. It is from bank reconciliation statement chapter. Question is, describe the causes of disagreement between the balance shown in the cash book and passbook. 4B, important theory questions for 5 marks from accountancy part. First one, state the advantages of accounting. Second question, briefly explain any 5 concepts of accounting. Third, explain different types of accounts along with their debit credit rules. Fourth, what are the various types of errors? Explain. Fifth, what are the errors disclosed by trial balance? Sixth, explain the errors not disclosed by trial balance. Now come to the same point, fourth point. Here we will see the important 2 marks theory questions from accountancy part. First one, define accounting. Second, what is an accounting cycle? Third, define capital. Fourth, define the term drawings. Fifth, debtors. Sixth, creditors. 7. Explain business entity concept. 8. Explain money measurement concept. 9. Explain convention of conservatism. 10. What is double entry bookkeeping system? 11. Accounting equation. 12. What is an account? 13. What is ledger? 14. What is posting? 15. Trade discount. 16. What is debit note? 17. Credit note. 18. What is journal proper? 19. What is mean by cash discount? 20. What is contra entry? 21. What is imprest system? 22. What do you mean by bank reconciliation statement? Same question may be asked in another way. What is mean by BRS? 23rd. What is mean by favorable balance? 24. What is capital expenditure? 25. What is revenue expenditure? 26. Bad debts. With this, fourth point is completed. All important theory questions from accountancy part. Now come to fifth point. Important problems from accountancy part. Chapter 2. Recording of business transactions. Here, from journal lesson, you will get one 2 marks problem. And important problems are from 1 to 8. These problems you can see in Telugu Academy textbook, page number 61 to 64. Next, in the same chapter, we have ledger problems also. Ledger problems come for 5 marks. And important problems are from 10 to 12. These problems are available in Telugu Academy textbook, page numbers 65 and 66. Chapter 5, Cash Book. From Cash Book, for 2020 and 21 academic year, he is going to give one problem for 5 marks also. And important problems are from 1 to 3. These questions are available in page numbers 149 and 150. From the same chapter Cash Book, you will get 10 marks problem also. And important problems are 8 to 19. These questions are available in textbook, page number 153 to 160. From the same lesson, even illustration problems also you have to learn. Illustration 7. It is available in Telugu Academy textbook, page number 134. Illustration 8, page number 136. Illustration 9, page number 138. Illustration 10, page number 140. Now come to next lesson, bank reconciliation statement. From this chapter, you will get one problem for 10 marks. Important problems are 1 to 3, page numbers 187. Next, problem number 6 to 10. These questions are available in textbook, page numbers 188 to 190. From the same chapter, for 10 marks, even illustration problems also you have to learn. Illustrations 1 to 4. These are available in page number 172 to 175. Now come to chapter 7, trial balance. From trial balance, you will get one problem for 2 marks. And important problems are from 9 to 20. Page numbers 209 to 212. From 8th chapter, rectification of errors. 99% you will get theory question only. If you get any problem, my advice is to leave it for choice. If you want to attempt that problem, then important problems are from 1 to 15. In textbook, page numbers 237 to 240. And illustration problems 1 to 14. Page numbers 221 to 234. From 10th chapter, preparation of final accounts chapter, you will get 120 marks problem. And important problems are 1 to 8, page numbers 327 to 334. And 12th problem, it is available in page number 338. 19th problem, it is available in page number 345. Problem number 20, page number 346. Even illustration problems also you have to learn from this lesson. It is available in Telugu Academy textbook, page number 303. Illustration 23, page number 319. With this, all 5 points are completed. Already I uploaded one video on important questions from commerce subject for 2020-21 academic year. But recently Telugu Academy has changed the public examination paper pattern. Because of that, there are some changes in important questions list, weightage of chapters. Therefore, I am making this video. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.